Have you ever had that feeling, that strange sensation that what you're experiencing isn't real? That your life, your world, is just a dream, a meticulously crafted illusion? You're not alone. In fact, this question has haunted humanity for centuries. Long before Neo followed the white rabbit, one philosopher dared to ask the ultimate question: how do I know I am not dreaming right now? That philosopher was René Descartes, a 17th century genius who laid the groundwork for modern philosophy. He wasn't just a thinker, he was a radical skeptic. Descartes embarked on a quest for absolute certainty, a single, unshakable truth upon which he could build all knowledge. To do this, he decided to doubt everything. Literally everything. He started with his senses. Can you trust what you see, what you hear? Think about it. A stick in water looks bent, but it's straight. Optical illusions trick our eyes all the time. Our senses can deceive us. So, Descartes decided anything learned through the senses had to be thrown out. But what about more fundamental truths, like mathematics? Surely 2 plus 2 always equals 4, right? This is where Descartes introduces a powerful thought experiment, one that echoes through the halls of science fiction even today. He imagined an evil demon, a malicious, all-powerful being whose sole purpose is to deceive him. This demon could be projecting a false reality directly into his mind. Every sight, every sound, every memory, even the very laws of logic, could be part of this grand deception. Sound familiar? It's the exact premise of the 1999 blockbuster, The Matrix. In the film, humanity is unknowingly trapped in a simulated reality, while their bodies are used as a power source by intelligent machines. The world they know is a lie, a digital dreamscape crafted to keep them docile. Morpheus explains it perfectly. What is real? How do you define real? If you're talking about what you can feel, what you can smell, what you can taste and see, then real is simply electrical signals interpreted by your brain. Morpheus is essentially channeling Descartes' evil demon. The machines in the Matrix are the all-powerful deceivers, crafting a world so complete that its inhabitants have no reason to doubt it. The heroes of the story, like Neo, are those who awaken from the simulation and begin to question the nature of their reality, just as Descartes did 400 years ago. So, trapped in this vortex of doubt, with a potential evil demon tricking him at every turn, what could Descartes possibly be sure of? He realized that even if an evil demon was deceiving him, even if he was doubting everything, there was one thing he couldn't doubt: the fact that he was doubting. Doubting is a form of thinking. And if he was thinking, he must exist. This led to his legendary conclusion, one of the most famous phrases in all of philosophy: cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. This single, elegant truth became his anchor. He might not be able to prove that his body was real, or that the world around him was real, but he could prove that his mind, his consciousness, existed. The very act of being deceived proved his existence as a thinking thing. For Descartes, this was the bedrock of all knowledge, the one unshakable fact he could build upon. Now, let's fast forward to our time. Descartes' evil demon has received a 21st century upgrade. Today, we call it the simulation hypothesis, pioneered by thinkers like Nick Bostrom. This theory suggests that what we experience as reality could be an incredibly advanced computer simulation. Think about the video games we have today. In just a few decades, we've gone from Pong to photorealistic open worlds populated by complex AI. Given this trajectory, is it so far-fetched to imagine that a civilization far more advanced than ours could create a simulation of a universe, complete with conscious beings who believe their world is real? Beings like us. The logic is compelling. If any civilization ever reaches this post-human stage of technological maturity, they would likely run countless simulations of their ancestors for research, art, or even entertainment. If they run billions of these simulations, then statistically, it's far more likely that we are one of the simulated consciousnesses rather than the original, base reality biological beings. So, are we living in the Matrix? Is there a cosmic programmer or an evil demon pulling the strings? This is where the simulation hypothesis and Descartes' philosophy really intersect. Both force us to confront the limits of our perception. Both suggest that the physical world we take for granted might not be the fundamental layer of reality. But here's the interesting part. Does it even matter? If the simulation is perfect, if we can never find a glitch in the matrix, then for all intents and purposes, this reality is our reality. Our joys, our sorrows, our relationships, they are all real to us. As the character Cypher says in The Matrix while enjoying a virtual steak, ignorance is bliss. He chooses the comfort of the illusion over the harshness of the truth. Descartes, however, would disagree. For him, the quest for truth was paramount, even if that truth was unsettling. He wasn't content to live in blissful ignorance. He wanted to know. His entire philosophical project was about peeling back the layers of deception to find what was undeniably real. So, how could we possibly test this? How could we know if we're in a simulation? Scientists and philosophers have proposed a few ideas. Perhaps there are limitations in the simulation's computing power. We might find that the laws of physics have a finite resolution, a kind of pixelation at the smallest possible scales, like the Planck length. Or maybe we could find an error, a bug in the code that reveals the simulation's true nature. But until we find that definitive proof, we're left in a state of profound uncertainty, right where Descartes started. We are all, in a sense, modern-day philosophers, navigating a world that could be an illusion. The legacy of Descartes is not just a historical footnote, it's a living, breathing question at the heart of our technological age. From the Matrix to the simulation hypothesis, his radical doubt continues to inspire us, to challenge us, and to make us ask that fundamental question over and over again. What is real? The journey that Descartes began 4 centuries ago is far from over. As our technology becomes more powerful, as virtual realities become more immersive, the line between the real and the artificial will only get blurrier. We may one day create our own simulated worlds with conscious beings, becoming the very evil demons or programmers that Descartes and Bostrom imagined. In the end, whether you believe you are a biological being in a physical universe or a line of code in a cosmic computer, Descartes leaves us with one powerful, undeniable truth. The fact that you can even ponder this question, the very act of your own consciousness wrestling with this idea, is proof of your own existence. You are thinking, therefore, you are. Thanks for joining this journey down the philosophical rabbit hole. If you enjoyed exploring the nature of reality with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the ideas that shape our world. Until next time, keep questioning.